Yo, yo, yo. You guys hear me okay? Not too bad, mate. Could have been better if Liverpool beat Chelsea, but it is what it is. What was the score? 0-0? FIFA is dead? What do you mean by that, mate? Let's put cock in. Did you guys see that EAFC supposedly might be releasing when the Prem season starts? Which is weird, because usually other EA games, I believe, do that. It's weird that FIFA would start in October. You see what the new promo is, though? I could agree with that being dead, promo. Having the Trophy Titans only be icons and heroes. We'll talk about that in a bit. I don't want to get too much into it yet. We'll probably record that and maybe have that be a video. Blake, what's up, buddy? I don't know, man. I just feel like FIFA's not fun at all. I mean, I guess it depends on, like, the goal you're going for, right? That's always going to be a thing with FIFA. But, like, the thing for next year with EAFC, where I'm kind of curious on your guys' take, it's rumored. It's not confirmed nor denied. But supposedly, EA's messing around with the idea of having no market or most things, like, untradeable. Stuff along that line. If they completely, let's say, remove the ability to trade because they want to get rid of coin sellers and stuff, I'm curious on your guys' thoughts. Because I feel like that would limit so much of what the game is now. Like, if you're a menu grinder, right? There's a couple of reasons why we do what we do. One, I genuinely enjoy doing this. It's fun being able to grind the menus and earn good things in game over time. And it's also faster than if I would just play the game and earn rewards that way. However, if they completely turned off the ability, let's say, for us to earn rewards by trading, League SBC grind, that sort of thing, and it just became a thing where you played the game, got objectives and like packs and div rivals and foot champs each week, things like that, and work towards it, it would kill so much of the game that I think the community loves. Whether or not they say they love it or hate it, people do it, right? How many people complain about SBCs but still do them? How many people complain about promos but they're on all promo opening packs for the promo? It is what it is. We love to complain, but we love the game at the end of the day. That's why we complain. It's not living up to what we want it to be. But, like, with that being said, my concern would be more about actual gameplay. Like, if we got a menu grind removed, let's say no more League SBCs, no more tradable market. Let's say it was just all untradeable cards that you got from objectives, you got from packs EA gave you that were during promos. Let's say those were the only ways. We would all be grinding gameplay to try to get those rewards, but gameplay absolutely sucks. Servers absolutely suck. I couldn't even imagine more people trying to get in gameplay, because right now it's split. You got a lot of people playing gameplay, but you got a lot of people who are still playing FIFA at this point, if they haven't given up by now, literally grinding the menus like me. Yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know. We complain about our girl, Anne. Are you saying a girl is the equivalent of FIFA? How dare you? Women are nowhere near the level of FIFA, all right? Not even the same bracket. What's the early release news? We'll go over it. I saw it on Twitter. Supposedly, with EAFC no longer being FIFA, obviously two different games, EAFC and EA might be having the game come out earlier, which usually game releases what? We get some stuff, I think, at the beginning of September, and then October we get the game. For most EA games, the game usually comes out when the season starts. So like with Madden, it's around the start of the NFL season. With MLB just coming out, even though I don't think MLB's not EA, right? It's a completely different game. That's always towards the start of MLB season. 2K is at the start of NBA season. FIFA's like the odd one out, and I always kind of wondered what that was, why that was. But if that becomes the new thing where EAFC comes out during summer at the start of the Prem, that'd be sick. Depends on the woman, really. What are we talking about, Mumbo? We're talking about different things that we saw on Twitter today. A lot of stuff is coming out, which, honestly, I don't know what to trust. And it makes me trust leaks less and less. Because I'm thinking back now to all the quote-unquote leaks or information that came out early for FIFA 23 that were just horrifically false. Or were correct and EA saw the community backlash and changed it. I don't know, that's always a tough one. But yeah, we're going to be talking about FIFA today. We're going to be talking about EAFC. We're going to be chilling, opening packs. We got a bunch of 85 pluses as well. So if you guys do enjoy the stream today, feel free to smack the like button. We'll open these at 10 likes. I think we got more than 10 people in here, so we can hit that right now. We'll open these at 10 likes, and then we'll be able to craft another 85 plus times 5 off of that. And then we'll keep doing the premium Electrum into the triple and all that fun stuff. Best pulls from the premium. I got a couple walkouts. Have been my best so far. I think 88 rated has been my highest. Talking about Coventry not making playoffs. With all the SBC's menu grind we've been doing for a few years, I don't know how we could have coped in FIFA 16 with no SBCs, no div rivals, and no squad battles objectives. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird how used to it we are, but how different it used to be. Or like, let's say even a League SBC grind. Let's say we get League SBCs, or heck, let's not even say for the next Ultimate Team. Let's say this one. Imagine we pulled up on this Ultimate Team, and instead of having the ones we have now, imagine they reverted back to the you could only do the SBC once, but you got like a really good player at the end of it. I'm not talking about the one where it was still repeatable. The one you do in individual time, get a really good player at the end, and then you could never do them again. I would never want that again. I would want that repeatable aspect. So I could keep either making packs or like the player at the end. Was it FIFA 18? Mobile pack birthday Veron and Vinny in the same pack. Did you put it in Discord? GG, man. One of the leaks for FIFA 23 was meant to be 3-minute halves and squad battles, but it just didn't happen. Was there 3-minute halves in a game mode for friendlies at all? See, like, I have such a love-hate relationship with leaks, man. It's very frustrating. Like, I understand the value of certain leaks, but also, too, if they're in the process of, like, testing a game, getting leaks on that information, I feel it could potentially hurt more than it helps. There's ways where it could really help, right? Like, let's say this menu thing. If they're testing a no transfer market, if the community has a huge backlash when they're in early testing, they might completely abandon it. But it's like, to what extent is that true? Are we all getting upset because we think something's going to happen, and in reality it was never going to happen in the first place? I would say thank you for FIFA for League SBCs. We had fun, but now I think it's time we go our own ways. Dude, honestly, you want to know my hottest take? I don't know how you guys feel. As a content creator, as someone who's played FIFA almost every single day for the past, I think 4 years now, with the last games. If it ever came to a point where they completely took away a menu grind, or like Ultimate Team kind of completely went away, it would just be GG. It might just be GG at that point. Because it's one of those things as a content creator, you kind of have to adapt with the times or you die off. That's just like the way it works. Whether people like it or not, it's like, imagine if we didn't have EAFC anymore. Let's say the rights got taken over and FIFA got the new company working on it, but there's no Ultimate Team anymore. Like, what would we do? Would we just not stream or make content? No, we'd find something football related probably. I think at least long-term for me, that's my personal goal. I don't think I'll hop on this YouTube channel to different like category video games anymore. Like, I don't think you'll see me become a Call of Duty channel again. I think I would stick with football-related stuff because that will always be relevant to a certain extent. The question is, what is the football stuff through? I've been playing football computer games since 1994. Well before that. I remember I used to do so many SBC accounts back in the day, but I found out how much I was risking my account and stopped. Millwall get playoffs. Please not finish 7th for the 3rd season in a row. I wonder how much of a money difference it is per place in the EFL championship. Where you finish, how much money you get. Does anyone know? GG, Ben. A little bit annoyed with the Chelsea game today. Hey, Chelsea got a result. First time they could say that in a while. FIFA 17 SBC account grind was goated. League 1 card, let's go. How many games are left in the Prem season? Was it 29th today for people? 29th, 29th, 27th, 28th. Yeah, 29th looks like the most. So they have, what, 9 games left? In how many weeks? Match day. Match day. Okay. So Chelsea plays Wolves on Saturday, the 8th. And then is it the 11th they have Champions League? Hey, man. They better play all their best players for league. Because for Real Madrid, they're not showing up. Flair, what's up, buddy? Speaking about leaks, Flair, are you going to leak your new YouTube video idea, buddy? Really hope Millwall finishes 5th so we don't potentially get the potential of Middlesbrough, Sheffield United in playoffs. Dude, we as in Sunderland, were in a position last year in League One where we weren't near playoffs, I think, by this time. But we consistently won or drew almost every single game at a long stretch at the end of the season to pull into the playoff race to then win playoffs. So we're getting down to the end. We're getting down to the wire in terms of like playoff places, but Millwall's still in an excellent spot. But the thing is, regardless of who you play, if you are a championship team trying to go up, you have to be able to beat any team in the playoffs, no matter who you get faced against. Yes, you might prefer one team over another, or you want to see the other one in the finals rather than the semis, but if you're a team that's wanting to do well in the Prem, you got to be able to beat everyone in the championship. Like Sunderland proved, they could get a result against the best team in the championship on the road. You post the penny pack, the Vinny pack. I can't check it right now. I need to pull up Discord. You said it's in the FIFA pack section? But yo, dudes, welcome to the stream. At 10 likes, we're going to open up our 85 pluses. So if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, feel free to smack the like button. Bored? Walkout? What is it? Benucci. Hey, Mum, how you doing? I had the most insane day of FIFA today. Got menus and the gameplay. I packed like 35 walkouts, including Hummels, FB ×2, and El Sharari. Dude, I don't want to spoil the YouTube short completely if you guys missed the stream. But we packed El Sharari. If you guys want to see our reaction. I was super excited. I want to use them in game though. Those Imperial videos are class. Keep them up. Fresh cut. Yes, sir. Icon Imperialism. Ooh, okay. That's an interesting idea. Do you think you're going to continue on with like Imperialism videos for a while? It seems like really popular in that community. Which I don't know why. It's not my community, but they are fun to watch though, I'll give you that. Even a mid-prime icon repeatable? Yo, there was a, I don't know if it was a leak or potentially coming out. Let's see if I liked it on Twitter. Dude, I need to like more posts on Twitter because I see stuff and then I forget about it. Was it Foot Scoreboard? There is a, supposedly, maybe an SBC coming out that is a 90 plus Foot birthday. Team of the year. Let me not speak on my butt yet. Let me try to find it. Did anyone see that today? It's not on Foot Scoreboard. So, my guess, if I had to figure out what the next one was going to be. Anyone got that clip where someone has Prime Eusebio and Foot birthday? Eusebio in the same team? It's on, Danny has one on his channel. I know that for sure. No, sorry. So, I think this next promo will run probably very similar to one of those previous promos we had, where nothing was really in packs and it was just like Team of the Weeks. And we had a lot of SBC and menu grind that you were able to do to pack stuff in the meantime. I think we're going to have something like that again, personally. I don't know what you guys think we're getting. But since it's just going to be basically icons and heroes as this new promo, it's going to be basically just gold cards and packs. You would have to give content somewhere else. So to Millwall, they draw 1-1 at the Den against Burnley. Yes, sir. 90 plus Foot birthday or Team of the Year icon. Was that what it was? Dude, they're going to charge you out the butt for that. That's going to be mad expensive. I'd love it if Team of the Weeks went up to 70K. Should we invest in some Team of the Weeks? Should we just like club stock them a little bit? You got Foot birthday Barnes from the 85 ×2. GG, man. Fodder goes to the moon, I hope. That would be cool. Dude, I can see EA bring out so much stuff that Fodder just gets crazy and crazy and crazy. Am I going to invest in it? Probably still not. Even though I know it'd probably be guaranteed coins. I do so much menu grinding. Anytime I have a card in my club, I end up putting an untradeable one in there instead. And then I get a full transfer list. When Team of the Season starts, then Team of the Week players will rise a lot. Which, by the way, I think this is going to be a 2-week promo with the heroes and icons, right? So if it's 2 weeks of that, would Team of the Season be 3 weeks from now? Maybe during Team Season or after. His foot birthday, Pedro SBC, good. He looks decent. I don't know how meta he's going to be. And I don't know how many people are getting them into the Serie A teams at this point. But if you have fodder and you want to put him there, might not be a bad option. Especially for the next 2 weeks. Which, we got to think ourselves what we're going to do. Let's take a look at our account real quick. In Rabiot, you can do his 99 loan. However, his 99 loan, this is stupid. I don't know if you guys saw this. Run the Foot Market said he's insane. He did. Okay. I would trust Run the Foot Market then. 5-star, 5-star. Oh, yeah. He does look pretty good. What was I going to say? Look at the Rabiot loan versus the actual Rabiot card. So for the loan, 99 loan, you need an 84 team, right? And then for his actual card, it's an 83 and an 86. Feel like it should be cheaper than an 84 for the 99 loan. But it's not bad. But no, so this is my situation I'm in. Let me know what you guys think. In terms of my team, what do I need? Not this one. That was the Gifting Wins team, since we're done with our swaps. This is our team, right? We got the Cruyff done. He's in there. We could get a better version of Capdevia. We could grind for the next version of Mbappe. Team of the season, there'll probably be some cards that get updated. But until we pack a Maldini or want to buy a Maldini or move Militao to center back and get Zambrata at right back, any card that we would basically replace that's in an SBC right now into one of these players, I don't think greatly improves it. I think most things would be equal or around the same. To where this kind of main squad, whether a player here or there changes, I think we're good. Now, the issue comes with, the bench. We have so many players that we either pack or could do SBCs with that would basically never make a team just because we either won't get the chem or it's not good enough to fit in. What do we do? In my head, I want to craft a bunch of SBCs, but I'm thinking if we're smart about it, maybe we focus more on the icon ones when they come out. So, instead of throwing our fodder when we're waiting for new stuff to come out into the Bombas and all these player SBCs. Maybe we do some if we really want to play with them. But if we start saving up fodder in between icon player picks and icon SBCs, maybe we just maximize doing as many of those as we can. And that way we could potentially get Pele, R9, and stuff over time. Yeah. The thing that sucks about it, Dante, is I feel like people view us as ungrateful, but it's just realistic. I would be extremely grateful if I packed a good player and it went right into my team. But when I pack a 500,000 coin player untradeable and it doesn't fit my team, I'm happy, but what am I happy about? I'm going to get crap if I put him in an SBC's fodder. I'm going to get crap if I don't play with them. I'm going to get crap if I do play with them. And there's a player that's better than him. It's no matter what, it's a loss. I thought how good footies will be this year. Is it too early to think about that? Well, that's the thing. Will we even have the late year promos? If EAFC chooses to bring the game out earlier than FIFA's used to come out in the past, we might not actually have a lot of these summer promos. We might have a brand new game by then. Which, honestly, too, I think if you guys are scared of potentially the market going away or EA making crazy changes, I think the fact that if the game would come out sooner is more of a positive for things to stay the same. Because I think for them, that's less time they have to work on a bunch of stuff. And also, too, how many things are constantly in FIFA each year that would be the easiest fixes and they refuse to take part in fixing? Right? I don't think they would completely drastically change the game without touching any of those areas. Hey, bros, I have a question. I can't start a FIFA round anymore. Why is that happening? What do you mean you can't start a FIFA round, buddy? Can you be a little bit more specific with that? Like, no one improves, and we get players like Foot Birthday Alexandro to use as dupes. And honestly, too, this is going to sound like complaining as well, but once your team gets to a certain point, a lot of the SBCs just aren't good anymore. Like, if your team's not to that level, everything's basically an improvement. But after Team of the Year, so many people, if you look at Discord, right? Go to Discord right now. Look at the FIFA team section. You'll have the odd team here and there that's not that great, but a lot of people have insane first owner teams. What do you do after that? Like, it's almost become too easy. Sorry I'm late, Papa. I found a sick filter making 400 coins every minute. Jeez. This pack Hummels from an Electrum pack. Nice. The SVC submission when it kicks you out. Oh, is that what he's talking about? Maybe go back to the menus and go back in. Yo, we are 3 likes away from 10 likes. If you guys are enjoying the stream and you haven't already, smack the like button, dudes. We got a bunch of 85 plus rated packs that we're going to open at 10 likes. We have, I believe, an 85 times 2, 2 85 times 5s, and then we'll have a third 80 times 5 with the fodder that we're going to get from the 85 times 5s. EA need to fix the menus. Oh, yeah, that's the main thing. When it comes to fixing stuff, how often on the PlayStation 5, again, I'm going to repeat, PlayStation 5, we're not talking about like old gen PS4. Honestly, PS4 menus are better than PS5. But I have such a complaint with the PS5 menus. Anytime you do an SBC, like if we're making a premium Electrum, whether it's the first or second team, I'm going to be sitting there for a minute having it load every time. Or like when we do League SBCs, it'll do it twice. It'll start with like the Prem team, I try to submit it. It'll sit there, load for a minute, kick you, go back in, and then by the time you're to the Lib, it does it as well. How much can you make from Lib bidding? I mean, it depends how much you win the card for and how much you sell it for. Right? We've done plenty of Lib bidding where you're making 500 plus per card with very little competition. However, if it's tight on a lot of cards or the specific card you're using, you might have to filter to a different card or do it for less coins. So that's going to drastically change how much coins you make. But today, we're making an easy 250 per card. We're picking so many up for 250 and selling for 500 plus for silver libs. All right, 10 likes, boys. Here we go. Come on. Anything good in these? French. I'll take a tail. And a delict. Nice. EA need to fix their servers. Inexcusable that EA makes billions and yet the servers are so trash. How much is it incompetence versus they genuinely can't fix? I kind of wonder that. Because it's been a thing for so long. You would think it'd be in the customer base's best. It'd be in their best interest to fix it for them. Like, I can't imagine a scenario where all these games that EA has, they run like crap because of the servers, and people are like, that's why I buy it each year. Alright. Yeah, it makes you wait like 2 minutes and then kicks you. Okay, I'm going to hit record for these, just in case we pack something crazy, alright? Alright, come on. Got the 585 pluses. We got 2 of them. Oh, promo card. What's this? The man of the match? Carlson for the, I think, 10th time. Is there anything hidden behind him? Ooh, Luca. Bernardo, we'll take that. W. Good fodder. How about the second one? I bet there is a foot birthday here. Actually, he is listening. Please don't give us a foot birthday. Please don't give us a foot birthday, Vinny. Walkout. I don't think there's going to be anything. Cheeky little Keylor Navas. We'll take that. Any icons sitting behind? Nope. Just more fodder. All right, we'll chuck that into another one and see what we get. Kluivert incoming? Dude, I wish. But I'm still losing like 50 coins around per premium Electrum. That means you're not bidding enough then, buddy. Or you're not selling enough. So that's user error. All right, there it is. 85 plus times 5. Mike Theory, no good. They patched it, dudes. Because it's the same with crossplay. I'm even surprised they got crossplay and cross-gen working. That's crazy to me. With how many issues EA has, I never in a million years would have thought we'd be able to do that. But they made it work. Somehow. What do you do with 88 untradeable dupe? I'm grinding SBCs. Find a player SBC you want to put it in and work towards. Or you could put it into the 85 times 5 like I'm doing right now. If you're wanting like potentially a good chance at promo cards back. All right, we're going to save one of those. Perfect. So yeah, even though that wasn't a dupe, I took one of my 88s and chucked it back into here. And we'll probably get something back. If we get a high-rated dupe, I will find a player SBC that I want to do. Or we'll find a lower-rated one. Maybe I can unload a bunch of my 83s and then an 88. Get like an 84 squad done or something. Ibra. Think about server locations. They need more locations to make it almost instant. If gameplay was like squad battle reactions, but for online matches would be sweet. That'd be cool. I have too many strikers. FML, I got 91 Mbappe, Fantasy Al Jabbar, Van Persie, 93 Kluivert, also 91 Forlon. Stream delay or chat delay? You probably have stream delay. I'm pretty close to when I see comments and am able to read them. But if I'm in the middle of talking or recording a video, I'm not going to read it instantly, so might be 10, 15 seconds till I actually get to your comment. But when someone puts it in chat, we'll test this out. The next comment I see, I'll read it out the second I see it. And whoever wrote that comment in chat, you can tell us how long it was. I think he means in the top left, comments aren't popping up. There. Whenever Wobble put that, I just read it instantly after. Oh, in the top left? Yeah, OBS is doing something weird. It's like delaying it in some weird way. Now. Fine on mine. Yeah, it's glitchy in the top left of the screen. It'll like stop loading and then it'll load a bunch of it at the same time. All right, dudes, we got another 85 plus. Hold on. Let me pause. All right, dudes, we got another 85 plus times 5. I know for a fact the foot birthday Vinny's behind here. So thank you in advance, EA, for the Vinny. Nope. Got Captain America. Anything behind? Nope. Ripperoni. Hey, they all can't be winners. You pulled Gold Mbappe from the 85 plus. How much is Gold Mbappe on the market? Mbappe. 6'5", 5'5". How much is the Maldini? Ooh. If he gets under 3 mil. If he gets under 3 mil, I might sell some shadows and buy him, boys. Wait, hold on. Someone's about to get an insane undercut. Libs in general low? Which libs in particular? Silver libs, gold libs? Yeah, Foot Maldini looks insane. Watch this end up going for the buy now. And he has 5-star skill moves. That'd be so fun. The question is, though, do we buy it now or later? Because he'll probably be even cheaper later in the year. Yeah, I'm fine with my defenders right now. Really hope Spurs go for Ferguson. But it'll be Pizzini, Barboza, and Gene are all 2K plus and rising. Yeah, Pez, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I think we're looking at two different markets, mate. I see a bunch of gold libs that are insanely high. I see a bunch of silver libs that you can get for cheap on open bid, but we're still flipping for good coins. Remember when I said I was picking up a bunch for 250 today and flipping for 500 plus? Some gold libs are high. That's the way it always is, brother. There's like 20 gold libs that are high usually, and the rest are dirt cheap. Nothing's changed. Watch us go all the way for the buy now. Like gold silvers are not a thing, buddy. You mean lib silvers? Do you know why lib silvers are 450? I'm gonna have you take a wild guess, bud. Why do you think they're so low? I'll give you a hint. Look at this silver market right now. Look at the gold market. Look at the prices of gold commons, gold rares, and look at the price of silver commons and silver rares. The premium player pack's a good grind. I love it. The premium Electrum is unlimited packs, basically. He's got a card for 750 worth 2,400. Wait, how is that even possible, Pezza? I thought golds had no value. You're telling me gold libs have a price now? Huh. Weird. Weird how that works. Yeah, find the players and go crazy on them, man. The deals are out there. You just got to search. If you're getting too comfortable with one, switch it up to another one. But also, too, Pezza, keep this in mind. If you want to take more of a risk when it comes to the investing side, if you notice a gold lib that is usually extremely high is now extremely low, do a little research. Did a new player get added to the team? Isla used to be that way. There was another gold added to Isla's team, so his price changed. But if Pizzini's super cheap, and you know he's usually close to 3K, and he's on bid for 1.5, If you win them for 1.5, you basically double your coins if you wait enough. Not Libs, secret silver card. Oh, interesting. Is he doing the League One silver bidding? There, it went for the buy now. Knew it. I knew it. I called it. Yeah, gold libs right now are going to be very tough. Also, another thing, too, you got to realize, what packs are people opening, right? If people are doing League SBCs, there's going to be a ton of tradable packs on the market from the tradable sections. There's good promo packs out at the moment, tradable. There's going to be a bunch of supply, right? A lot of untradable packs out right now, and a lot of people doing premium Electrum in the triple upgrades. So there's not a lot of tradable crap on the market to the level we're used to seeing. Yo, you think it's worth saving up packs for team this season? Also, is it worth grinding League SBCs? I answer the second one first. It is always worth grinding League SBCs. League SBCs have given me tens of millions of coins worth of players this year. And technically millions of coins. 100% worth grinding them. And then should you save packs for team of the year? It depends on what your goal is, I guess. For some people who maybe don't do a lot of menus grinding, or don't really pack anything crazy, if you're going to be playing like Div Rivals and Foot Champs and you want to save some of those packs for Team of the Season, go for it. But like for me, I'm just going to do menu grinds every single day. So I really don't need to save, because what I'm doing now, I'll also do during Team of the Season. So like if I'm grinding League SBCs now, I'll grind League SBCs during Team of the Season. If there's a repeatable SBC out right now, like the Premium Electrum, not only will I grind it now, when we get repeatable SBCs during Team of the Season, most likely at some point we'll get the league-specific ones. I'll grind those like crazy too. Should you use a lone player if you want to, man? Mumbo, a vid suggestion. How to find low competition filters. We actually have, as we speak, over 10 videos where we do that. It's just not in the title. I usually in videos will give you guys secret little trading tips towards the end of them, or I'll give you secret little filters off the content. But no matter what the video is, we always give you the formula to find your own methods as well. You know how we do that? You look at the SBCs that came out. You look at the objectives that came out. You look at that stuff and it tells you what the value stuff is. If there's an SBC where it's maximum of silver players and you need 11 rares and it's a really good pack at the end, what do you think is going to happen to silver rare players? Prices. Are they going to go up, or are they going to go down or stay the same? If that's the case, where let's say they go sky high, right? Silver rares are sky high. What other card type that people can put into a silver rare SBC might you be able to pick up for cheaper and sell for similar prices? Go down? What are you smoking, man? Go down? Here we go, Sud card. Let's go. What are Suds looking like right now? Anyone looking at Sud bronzes, silvers, and golds? What's the best method for grinding League SBCs? I'm glad you asked, buddy. If you look in the description of the stream, you'll find a link that walks you through how we do the League SBC grind. It's how to grind the Premium League upgrade. We've basically been doing this grind almost every single day since the first set of League SBCs came out this year. I think bronze rares won't go sky high in the future as many people's clubs are so stacked with them. There's going to be a constant buy and sell off, right? Some people, as an investment, are saving their packs that have the bronze rares until bronze rares go up in price. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to open everything now. Sell what I can now. Club stock what I can now. Have a full bronze rare club by the time the SBC goes away. And when we get another icon SBC or daily SBC that needs rares, they'll shoot up. But you can always mass bid 150 as well if you don't want to do that. Think about it. 150. There's always times where they go to 500 plus. You'd be tripling your coins. Got a card for 500 coins worth 2.5k. GG. But Pezza, to answer your question too, we do give people heads up for filters and certain values and how much coins you can make on stuff. That's what the YouTube members receive. So if you guys want like bonus information like that in advance, feel free to become a YouTube member. We'll give them a quick shout out real quick. Got, I believe, 13 at the moment. We got Legend Sam, Alex Dieter, Levi, Jack Houghton, DM7, Blake, El Dante, Adam, Carlos Martinez, Big, Amir, Dessert, and Snarf Bomber. Appreciate you, dudes. Thank you guys so much. All right, next one. Amir! What's up, buddy? How's your stream today, man? I saw your post on Twitter. You excited of the potential of all your fodder getting rinsed even more with that supposedly SBC coming out? Who's El Dante? Are you joking? The #1 mod in chat. The OG of OGs. But yo, everyone say GG to Amir in chat. His football club finally got a result today. It's about damn time, dude. Yeah, well, thanks. Yeah, getting fodder now as I speak. Good, good. Dude, I swear, if EA doesn't fix price ranges, man, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. I use bronze for upgrade SBC. Bronze so I get silver for Electrum players pack. Yeah, if you're using BPM, you can do that. Or if you're taking the bronzes that you get out of the 2 packs and putting them in the 74 rated team, you don't have to buy a single bronze then. You just sell whatever ones have the value or whatever you want to chuck in. You're good to go. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong one. I'm messing up, dudes. Now GG. Thank you, sir, for the high praise. Hey, don't get too full of yourself, man. One more game of FIFA where you beat me, I might have to remove that mod altogether. I would speak about YouTube members. If any YouTube members want a game tonight, I'm down to play 1 or 2 of you. That is one of the benefits that anyone who's a member can use at some point. Also, I have reevaluated Dante. I'm going to make a deal with you, buddy. By the time shadows go up, should be around team of the season time when I'm going to probably start selling some of those off. I'm going to be doing a lot of trading. I will make a deal with members. It was back in Team of the Season time last year, I looked, when we started the membership for the big packs things. If we want the benefit of the unlimited League SBC and repeatable SBC grind for the rest of the year, and all that together, I think I've come up with an idea that would make a lot of people happy. Every 10 subs throughout a month, or memberships throughout a month, will be a big pack. If it doesn't get to another 10 after that, it'll be like a smaller one. So for example, by the end of this month, if we're at 10 plus, we will, throughout the month, wait for a big pack to come out. For example, like if we started this last month, we could say, here's a Foot Birthday Wishes pack. Members, are you okay with the 500k Foot Birthday Wishes pack? If that's what you guys want, we'll have this be the one for the month that's the big one. And then if we have, like, let's say 15, where we're not at 20, but we're at 15, 5 would be something smaller, like maybe 150k or an 160k. That way we're still going in the positive direction to a certain extent. We can splurge on some of these, but we're not going to go dead broke. How does that idea sound? The reason I say month is because the membership lasts for a month. We have 10 member renewals per month, if that counts. Yes, but it would start during Team of the Season is what I'm saying. So it wouldn't start now. We'd start it at Team of the Season time. How to become a member? You don't see the button. If you look in chat, there's a little $sign. If you click that, I believe it should allow you to become a member there. If not, just !member in chat or in the description. You can look for where it says become a member. Yeah, reason we're not starting until Team of the Season, we are working towards having our coin total we want, so we can't waste those now. But also, Team of the Season is when we're going to improve our team, so it'd be in both of our interests to do it then. Plus, it gives us plenty of time to grind even more and get ourselves ready. Because I don't know if you guys remember, when we did it during Team of the Season last year, with a lot of the tradable promo packs, we ended up making a decent bit of profit at times. We did a, was it Wirtz? Was the German cam, I think? That was like 400k that we got in I believe it was a 50k promo pack. Or in one of those like lightning round 85 plus star player packs. Then we ended up opening like another 10 of those off of it. And then we became a pack degenerate. And ended up losing all our coins. We're like, just one more. Just one more. You know, we opened up 3 packs. Let's make it an even number. Let's make it 4. You know what? We opened 4. We might as well make it 5 at that point, right? 5 sounds nice. You know what? We have enough coins to open one more. Let's just open one more, and then I can make them back later. and then we got to a point where we became addicted. That's another thing, too. The reason why I like the League SBC grind and the repeatable grind so much, I get my pack fixed without going broke. If you get me to start opening promo packs, whether it's a incentive or just doing it for fun, I will get addicted at some point. Yeah, I will put my house on the line. Only true OGs remember? Brother, you guys had me contemplating FIFA points last year. That's how bad it got. I started off a stream eyeing up some of those promo packs, and I'm like, you know what? It wouldn't hurt if we put a little bit of money in. And then you start looking at the FIFA points, and then you get down that whole rabbit hole where it's like, well, I don't need a lot of FIFA points, right? But the further you go, the more percentage off you get. So it's like, it's a better value the more you get. And then if you're a content creator, you have the excuse, oh, you know what? It's for the channel. It's for the stream. Remember what? Our degenerate promo pack openings last year. Where we would spend millions of coins a day on promo packs. Some days. Made 15k in 30 minutes? Is that good? If that's good for you, that is good for you. And then if you want to improve from that, find a way to make even more in that amount of time. And keep getting better there. Never use FIFA points ever. I think the only time I ever really get FIFA points is with the pre-order of the game. I think the last time I bought FIFA points was middle school. I don't think I bought any in high school. I did, however, my senior year of high school, right before I graduated, spent a couple $100 on COD points for Black Ops 3. I was very addicted to Black Ops 3. Which, by the way, I just re-downloaded Black Ops 3. In office stream, I've been playing some zombies. I think I'm still top 200 in the world as well for Revelations. Alright, let's make a triple upgrade. Oh no, we can't yet. Remember in FIFA 19, I got a FIFA points for footies, didn't even pack a board. Nah, the return on investment for a lot of FIFA points is just not worth it, in my opinion. The way EA's making it now, oddly enough, is more beneficial than it's ever been. You just got to pick the correct packs. So, like, for example, for Foot Birthday, if you're going to spend money on FIFA points, wait until there's a huge percentage chance of a Foot Birthday or a lot of potential, like, walkouts or a lot of golds in general. That's going to be your best bet. Buy my kid FIFA so he gets the FIFA points. Just game share. How about you message me and I'll hop on COD Zombies with you? I usually play solo because I get far enough where I need to pause every couple hours. Which is impossible in multiplayer, sadly. We did, when we got our top 200 in the world in Revelations, my PlayStation 4 almost broke and turned off like 20 different times. It sounded like we were at an airport with a plane about to take off. It was on for, I think, 4 days for us to get that record. We started on a Friday night. Or no, we started on a Thursday night after my, one of my Bible studies. And it went till Monday. Benthez annoys me. He sells advertisers coins heavily, but tells people not to buy FIFA points. Seems kind of hypocritical. To be honest, saying don't buy one, but buy the other. I agree and disagree to a certain extent. I think the way it works in a lot of industries, and this is something that's not just FIFA 2. This is kind of like a, I don't know if this is a life lesson, but it's just something to look out for. In any kind of community with streamers and content creators, you will see certain sponsors that are very common in the space. So for FIFA, it is common you're going to see a lot of FIFA coin sponsorships. Whether or not you think it's a good idea or a bad idea, a lot of people who are content creators will take the bag in whatever the common sponsor is. For FIFA ones, we've talked about it before. In the past, I've turned down a lot of the FIFA coin sponsors. The reason why I did was more because the kind of content I promote, it doesn't really go well with that. My whole spiel is like, you don't need to buy FIFA points. You don't need to buy FIFA coins. I could say you don't need to, but if you want to, here you go. But I personally would feel bad if someone used my code and then got banned because they were trading FIFA coins with it. I personally don't think that's a good thing, but if people want to do it and risk getting banned, ultimately it's up to them. But that's going to be a common thing in a lot of industries. When sponsorships come in, you're going to see people take a bag. And you might disagree with it, but for a lot of them, it's not a moral thing anymore. It's a, hey, realistically, sponsors are going to come in. This is my job to feed my family, make sure they have a good enough life. I want to make sure I don't have to work an office job again. What's needed to do that? It's just the way it is. And for some people, that's take a bag that some people might disagree with. But at the end of the day, a lot of those people who are complaining are not going to give them probably enough support to where it's going to equivalent to the bag they're taking. Not saying that like you can't have an opinion on it, but if you had to like weigh those things, it's going to look differently, right? If someone were to spend money out of their pocket to become a member on this channel for like 10 years, every single month for 10 years, that would still be nowhere close to like one sponsorship deal we could take tomorrow. And that's just like how do I word it? The reality of how much money is usually made on YouTube and content creation. I don't like the side of buying coins, not going to lie. Yeah, I used to have more of an opinion on it in the past. I used to be kind of harsh with it. Now I'm just kind of like, I don't care. If people want to get the bag, they do. But yeah, it's also not my full-time job. So it's very easy for me to talk when I have a full-time job where I'm getting enough of an income to live on. If content creation was my full-time job, sponsorships have to be a part of that. You can't just have like AdSense. And if it's not sponsorships, it's community run, right? So if sponsorships aren't paying you money and it's your full-time job, your community is paying you money. That's just the way it is. Sure, people might be having fun with it, but it's also their job too. Oh, did we just put silvers in that? Shoot. You want to know how to refresh the market on mobile app other than upping minimum price? Just close the app and go back in. I think starting from scratch is the best method in FIFA, not buying any coins or points. It also depends on like time too. Like we have plenty of people in here since we have diversity in age. If you have kids, you work a full-time job yourself, you have a family, you're feeding them, you have responsibilities around the house, you have some free time to yourself, then you finally come into a stream, see what the grind is and try to do it, chances are that person's not going to be able to spend as much time on the game and get that grind for free that they might be in their best interest to spend $25 on FIFA points, right? Because time's worth a certain amount of money too. Even though you're not spending money on FIFA points or FIFA coins, you're still spending time, which ultimately is probably the most valued resource. I don't need sponsors. I have OnlyFans. Dude, who in their right mind would make an OnlyFans, man? Like, honestly. Could you imagine a world where, I don't know, random example. Take Amir. Me and Amir. Why would people make an OnlyFans and have content on there? What would you even do with FIFA? Like a feet pack opening? Dang, if only there's a place you could find that stuff. For $10 a month. I don't know. Maybe Nightbot knows. Reed, would you not think of selling your coins? No, because the amount of money I'd get for it is nowhere near the amount of me wanting to keep my account. Meaning, if I sold my FIFA coins each year, I could probably make like $500. However, I don't want to lose the status of how long my account's been around or go through the hassle of having to make new ones. That $500 is not worth it compared to the content we can create on it throughout the years. He's a great content provider overall, and that's why he has been successful. The point is against him, per se. It's just heavy coin sales. Yeah, but also, too, I don't disagree with you, Dante, but I feel like at this point, it's so ingrained in the FIFA community. I don't know about you guys. I don't really think one way or another when I hear a coin sponsorship anymore. It's like a standard intro. The same way I view someone saying like and subscribe to this video or to the channel is the same way I hear like the coin intros now. It's just a part of the video you expect to happen. I have 10 inches of OnlyFans content. FIFA points is evil. Talk asking people to pay to gamble in the game for content. There's so many ways to make coins. Fodder investments usually take max 30 minutes to buy, and you just need to sell at a later day. Rather than grinding and trading libs, take more time. I usually switch between. Yeah. If people really wanted to, you could probably make, not every person, but a lot of people, if you know what you're doing and you have limited amount of time, 25 mil plus per year, just by playing the market with investments and being patient. I wonder. Amir, not to leak future OnlyFans content, but I did officially have my Thiago Silva jersey come in. So if we wanted to do the Chelsea strip FIFA game, I have the full kit now. Reed shows us how to make coins so we don't need to buy FIFA points. I've got more inches than Danny Welbeck has career goals. I don't know about that one, Chief. Did you guys see that Akinfenwa came out of retirement? He couldn't handle the fact that Sunderland beat him in his last professional game. He came back to, I believe, a non-league club now. You don't really need that much coins to compete. Making 2 mil coins or having that much always liquid is way enough to have fun. Oh, yeah. And also, too, like, realistically, you don't need the best cards in the game to do well. But even if you wanted, like, some of the best cards, there's so many good SBCs this year that once you have them untradeable, you really don't need anything tradable. Like, I want Maldini, but do I need the new 5-star skill move Maldini? Probably not. I don't know. Ooh, it's getting worse. We got at least another 2 hours on the stream, boys. We have a huge storm coming through. Supposedly there's a high chance we get a tornado in my area. So if I have to dip at any point before that, that is why. So just letting you know. If you hear sirens go off or you hear an alert on my phone, go like it did the other day. And it wrecks your eardrums. Just be prepared for that. Yeah, Ben Foster went to, Wrexham? Can't remember what team Akinfenwa plays for, but he went non-league. Yeah, he retired with Wickham when they lost in the finals against Sunderland, and then he came back out to play for Faversham Town. He only has 2 appearances, though. They are currently members of the Isthmian League Southeast Division and play at Salters Lane. Huh. Stay safe, I'll try, man. Are you good at playing the game? I would say I don't know. I would say in the past I was average. This year I've gotten a lot better. If I played the game as much as I do the menus, I think I'd be even better. The best I've gotten this year is D2, but I could have gotten D1 if I played enough time. Champs, I'm okay. Never really great, nor do I really want to play it. I'm nothing special, though. I think anyone could do what I do in terms of a gameplay aspect. Dude, this Luna guy pisses me off. Every time, man. It's like the 5th time last 2 days we got Luna. Be back in Dan minutes. What is Dan minutes? I'm new to FIFA, but I earned my first 100K in FIFA. What trading method should I do in this stage? I'm going to put you on to our trading playlist, buddy. I'm going to do 2 things. Don't click this link yet, because I'm going to keep talking. But if you put !trading in chat like I did, Nightbot's going to give you our trading playlist. It has every single video that we've used to make coins this year in it. However, if you look in the description of the stream, we have a couple videos towards the top of it that give you different things what you're looking for. The grind we're doing right now, the premium Electrum, is the first video. The triple upgrade's the second. You'll see the third thing in there is a League SBC grind, which is if you're wanting to make a crazy amount of packs, whether for profit, for cheaper, than you would usually do it, or for break even. We kind of walk through all those things. But there's a thing under that called the gold lib method. The gold lib method, and then another one of our videos, the silver Libertadores method, are the two tips that we use mainly to make millions of coins this year. You don't need a lot of coins to do it. It's extremely low end. I'll put you on game right now, just quickly as we're going. If you go Libertadores on console, I think right now, 450, they're expiring. We're going to look at 65 to 74 rated cards. Everything goes within the hour. That is 65 rated to 74 for 400. So we would want to pick these up for 250 to 300. I'll go in and pick these up. You can compare price on them if you want to. I'm not gonna, because I know no matter what, I'm making 150 per card on the low end. But I know a lot of these might go for 500 plus, which is doubling our coins. But then also too, these earlier in the week were 600 to 700 plus. So I know as an investment, they can't get any lower than 250. So we can make a lot of coins that way. So this is kind of 100,000 to a million coins. My personal favorite. 1, it's easy to club stock them. 2, it's easy to get a full transfer list. But 3, it's the perfect range where I like to think about it in terms of the amount of cards you can get. If you hear someone say you can double your coins, that's cool. But what is doubling your coins really? If you have a card that's worth 10K and you double your coins, it's 20K. That's a lot bigger, right? And there's only one purchase versus something that's lower end. Like let's say 250 bid on a silver rare or silver lib, flip it for 500, it's 250 coins profit before tax, right? But what that does is it allows you to do a couple things. 1, allows you to get more coins over time. But 2, I look at it in terms of the amount of cards you can afford, right? You pick up one for 250, you sell it for 500. That same trading tip, you could only afford 1 player, you now can afford 2. You do that with 2 bids, that becomes 4. 4 becomes 8. 8 becomes 16. 16 becomes 32, 64, so on and so forth, where you'll quickly get to a point where not only is your club getting fully stocked, you're going to be making coins on coins on coins. And you'll have so many players. Does that make sense, Evan? I know I kind of went on a spiel there. You definitely improved this year compared to last FIFA. I started watching FIFA 23 content in late January and FIFA 22 around the end, and a big difference. Yeah, I think my downfall last year when it came to content, or when it came to gameplay, was I never really played the meta. My team, I never had be meta as well, in the sense of like looking at the players the pros are using, look at the best tactics. This year I watched a lot of those videos on formation, tactics, paid a closer attention to that, but also too, I really focused on getting to become a better passer and not just play random through balls or over the top balls to just turn it over. Because I did that a lot last year. I still do it a lot this year, but you see a lot more times me pull defenders away, do a lot more possession, build up a lot more, do a lot more skill moves that actually do something rather than just spam skill moves randomly. I don't know. I enjoy it too, and that helps. Also, the coin sponsor thing, you put yourself in content creator shoes. If you are offered 5,000 just to say something at the start of a vid, and at least half the people here would definitely take it. Well, it's not even just that. It's the cost-benefit analysis too, right? If the benefit of doing what you just said is 5,000, that might be, for a lot of content creators, a couple months of ad revenue. Not the amount of money they make a month, but a couple months of just straight ad revenue. Because ad revenue, especially in FIFA, isn't crazy high. And you might be getting millions upon millions of views. You're still not reaching that kind of money. But a quick plug in that video, a couple people buying it, you might make that money. And what does that do for your content then? It allows you to potentially make content that your community enjoys more, rather than chasing whatever's going to have the most views. Like, I have nothing against people who make videos that are off of other people who are making good videos, because that's YouTube. If you see a trend that's working well, you want to follow that. That's how you play the game. But for me, one of the areas where I kind of fall short to other content creators, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. You'll see me do a lot of content that might not be the most like click worthy, or maybe we don't have the most people viewing at a certain time or the most people talking in chat, but it's more of like a quality rather than quantity, in the sense of I think what I enjoy most about streams is I'm able to read each comment and get to know you guys. And I enjoy that a lot more than if it was maybe double or triple. Basically the same amount of money, because AdSense, again, is not going to be anything crazy past that, where it's hard for me to keep up with chat. I like this balance. But like I always say, if it ever got to a point where we had 1,000+ people in here, it's going to be very hard for me to keep that up. I'm blessed that I'm able to do that. But if it ever gets to a point where I can't, I really don't know what you do then. That's why I don't give crap to bigger content creators who can't read their chat. And whenever you guys say, like, one of the reasons you enjoy the streams is I'm actually able to read the message, I appreciate it, but it's also a privilege that I can. If it gets to a point where I can't, I don't want that to be something you hold against me, even if I'm trying to do it. Or you'll see, not really in FIFA, but you'll see it a lot in like podcast space. You'll have people who will spend money and they'll be able to read all the comments who like super chat and do stuff like that. Or you'll see a bunch of people on Twitch do like sub only so that they can keep up with chat. It might be sacrifices like that people make for their community so that they can be closer with those individuals. Just made 2.8k profit from a card I bought for 1k. GG, man. Sounds like you're doing good with coins, buddy. I don't think you need help from us, mate. SHB got struck by the ban hammer? No, he didn't. What are you talking about? Yeah. Most streamers and content creators are pretty predictable when it comes down to it. A lot of them follow certain formats that they believe the algorithm will have them benefit from. They'll have their own twist or their niche community, but that's the way it kind of goes. And then too, like, I don't know if you guys ever noticed this. Anytime you see big content creators get into scandals, unless you end your content because of a scandal, scandals really only help you for the most part. There's certain individuals or certain times where it doesn't, but for the most part, the amount of eyes that get on you for doing something that's seen as wrong, if you keep creating content, eventually majority of people are going to forget about it, but you get a nice boost of views. Because think about how many people you've watched beef or drama from that you watch because you were hate watching. You're just putting more money in that person's pocket and boosting them even more. So, like, if you ever wonder why there's a lot of drama between bigger content creators, it's almost like their own... It's like they're generating their own revenue off of just salty people. Do that a couple times a year, you're good to go. I still can't get over the provisions pack, man. I understand the value in it, but I just can't imagine someone sitting there and spending the coins on it. FIFA points, I get it. But 100k coins on golds is crazy. My bros made 3k from YouTube without a single sponsor offer. Nice. It's also inconsistent, too. If you've done YouTube for long enough, you know every single week, day, month, year is different revenue. You could get the same amount of views or even more and more views each month. And if ad rates drop or it's a different time of year, you'd probably make less money. Is streams weekly? We stream every single day on this channel usually. So if you don't have the notifications on yet, make sure you turn them on. We also post in Discord in a notification channel in there to let you guys know. Monday through Friday, we're usually live 4 hours after new content. For UK people, that's 10 p.m. For me in my time zone, it's 4 p.m. because it's right when I get off of work. But it's just easier for me to say 4 hours after new content. I take the 2-week break from Ultimate Team and just played Pro Clubs. Went back today and had some fun. I'll make sure to be here a lot more often. Hey, appreciate it, man. Oh, yeah, heads up, by the way. Speaking about being live every single day, I will be gone Friday, Saturday, and a lot of Sunday. I'll be out of town visiting family for Easter. So I'll try to have a video go up Friday and Saturday. We'll probably have like YouTube shorts ready to go and TikToks ready to go. I'll most likely be back Sunday afternoon or evening to stream then. But no guarantees because I don't know how long I'm going to be there. Fraud of a streamer. You know it. Honestly, I find just keep going and going with League SBCs and just don't seem to lose coins. And I do some trading, but very little compared to what I would do. Dude, did I tell you what I tested out the other night, Dante? You know how I usually make coins in advance and I say, all right, I'm going to do like SBCs until I get down to this certain amount of coins. I did that the other night, but I got a little bit more risky with it where I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go even harder. I'm going to make the coins and I'm going to tell myself, I'm going to go down to 100K past this. And once I'm down 100K, I'll call it quits for the day. I ended up finishing like 75K up and I did League SBCs nonstop without buying or without doing a single trading tip for like 3-4 hours. It was crazy, man. We got one really good pack pull. We got a tradable, I think it was a 90 plus. Yeah, it was a tradable Courtois. That was the biggest one. The rest was just consistently selling the tradable stuff that we packed that had value and using untradables over and over. Which, if you apply that long term, right? Let's say we have until when the next Ultimate Team would come out. Millions by millions of coins trying to get to zero during League SBCs would be almost impossible. Do a stream with the fam? Nah. They don't like being involved in streams. I did I'm going to the same place where I was for Black Friday, though. If you guys remember Black Friday, I was in Discord for like 3 hours. And we did nothing but analyze the SBCs that came out and sell silvers for hours and hours on end. That was such a fun day, man. Every like half an hour to hour, there'd be a new SBC go out. And then we had like hundreds of silvers that'd be 1,000 plus coins that we're trying to sell on in time. Beautiful day. That would be the most disappointing thing if we didn't have a transfer market next year. Would be that. Not being able to do that each year. Like Black Friday is one of my favorite. Thanksgiving / Black Friday time is one of my favorite times of the year for that reason. I go to my aunt's house. I help her set up her Christmas decorations. We have amazing family dinner on Thanksgiving. Black Friday, all the girls go out shopping. We do more housework. I then do a bunch of FIFA selling where we make hopefully a couple million each year off of our low-end investments. And then, yeah, we just enjoy the day, watch a bunch of Christmas movies, and go home. What does your sister think when she gets featured just by shouting stuff to you, etc., and you take phone calls on stream? They don't mind. They know I'm live at the time, so it's not like a surprise. Jones, what's up, buddy? Yeah, if you're not selling silvers on Black Friday, what are you even doing? If you are gold trading on Black Friday, you're a loser. All right? If you're not doing BPM, or no, not even BPM. If you're not club stock with every single bronze rare, silver common, and silver rare in the game, You're missing out, man. Pranking my sister, she got angry. Nah. In general, like, it's such a weird thing. Like, it's one thing to be a content creator. Like, if someone makes TikToks or someone makes a YouTube video. Being a streamer is a weird thing to try to, like, explain to family. Like, 5 years ago, trying to explain any of that was crazy to people. But, like, trying to explain streaming makes no sense to a majority of people. It's like, yeah, I play a video game and people watch me. And they think to themselves, it's like, oh, why wouldn't they just play the video game themselves? Why would they watch you? And it's like, oh, well, it's like a community thing. Like, they ask questions, you go back and forth. It's like friends. It's like, oh, people you've never met on the internet? Yeah, but they're pretty chill people. Are they, like, your age? Yeah. Some are my age. Some are, like, 40. Some are, like, 10 years old. Asking the same questions in chat after you give them the answer 10 times. You know what I'm talking about. Some of them will have their dad win the lottery when he loses your community millions of coins on investment advice. And then never come back. Because he's still on vacation. But yeah. It's just hard for them to understand. There was a weird moment though, and I still did Call of Duty. We hit 5,000 subs. And I had a cousin mention to, like, my aunt that I had 5,000 subscribers, and, like, anything over a couple hundred to, like, people who look at it as, like, Facebook friends, they think is, like, your icon status, like you're a celebrity. So I remember my aunt was like, Reed, what is this celebrity thing you do? And in front of, like, 20 people at Christmas, I had to explain what streaming and all that stuff was. And it was the most embarrassed I have ever been. Because they're like, oh, what's your channel name? We'll go watch a YouTube video. And it's like, I don't think you want to. Let's not. How about that? Was this silver lib rating? Silver lib is the same as silvers. Bronzes are anything that are 64 and below. Silvers are 65 rated to 74 rated. And golds are anything 75 plus rated. So if you're looking for silver libs, you want to look for the 65 to 74. And remember, they count as silver rares. So not only can you send them in the silver rare portion of SBCs, like the icon SBCs, you also have the quick sell value of them and the bid value. So the lowest you can bid on a 65 lib is $250. Does that make sense? Is the $30 pack worth it? I personally think no FIFA points are worth it, but if you're going to spend money, well, what's the guarantee you get on it? I'm not sure. Me and Footmaster name checked with the being named. I definitely meant Footmaster, not you, buddy. Don't worry. Do I want to farm this premium Electrum pack SVC? You can if you want. I basically am just doing it unlimited times. I'm just talking and doing this in the background. I don't know what coins we started with. Let's check. We're on 159K. We've been doing this for an hour and a half. We started with... We started with 149K today. Nice. But remember, I'm not just opening these packs. I was ready in advance before the stream with a bunch of silver commons tradable that we got on bid. So, like, you'll see me get duplicates and I'm selling the tradable. Or you see me use untradables for half of the silver section, and then I'm using tradables for the rest. But the bronze rares, when we sell them later, will make us more coins than we're spending, so we're good. My friend is offering me it because I got him World Cup Yaya. Reed watches himself, telling everyone to buy Pizzini with his family. Pizzini's my guy. Did you... Oh, speaking about Libertadores, let me look at Discord real quick. If you guys want to put your team in the FIFA team section as well, we'll take a peek in a second. I'll come back in to give you time to do it, because I know a bunch of people are going to put it in the second I leave. because I'm just mentioning it now. But in the leak section, where is it? They are coming out with a Libertadores squad foundation. So, you know, in objectives and milestones, whatever it's in, where you have like those players that pop up there. Please, EA, I'm praying, I'm begging you, if you watch our content at all, we're probably nowhere near the size for an EA employee to watch. But if you are an EA employee thinking about players to put in here yet, if you haven't chose one, Rocket, Isla, Pizzini. Who else would you guys like to see? Barboza. A Barboza center back would be sick. Who would you guys like to see as the Libertadores player? If it's Rocket, I will put him in my goal. I will replace my team of the year. Hands down. But yeah, let's take a look at the packs. I think someone packed Vinny and put him in here. Trading, investing, yeah. FIFA packs. Yeah, here it was. He got the Veron and he got the Vinny. Crazy, man. Crazy. Desai. I completely forgot he was in packs. What are you guys packing them in? Was this the 84 times 5? I see. I just get 84s in the 84 times 5. It's not a 84 plus times 5 for me. It's just a straight up 84 times 5. All right, what do we got in here? Hold up, let him cook. April 4th. So this is from today. We'll look at yesterday too, because I think I missed yesterday. So Humpty Dumpty, he wants to get the Sandra done, and that's his team. See, I like this because this is an SBC heavy team with a lot of the players, but then some players that could potentially be pack pulls or realistically bought throughout a FIFA, right? It probably is insane in game. The Maldini, the Zabi, Sanchez. What's Carlos have? He has the Sanchez in there. He has the Danny Olmo. He said he was good. I'm probably going to use him as fodder. He has the Werner pack, Veron, Gattuso, Maldini, Guerrero, Marquez. Solid team. What's Bikav? Is Puskas nice? Is that Neymar still good? I think I have the 89 one. Or is it the 90? I don't know. I have one of the red Neymars. El Shaarawy I want to use. We're going to toss him into a team. Locatelli. This is a beautiful squad. Fun Merchant is the team name. Beautiful. King Richard, the Egg. Puskas, Pele. Oh my. Get him out of your team. Get him out. No. King Richard. If you're here right now, buddy. You have until the end of the week to get that gold Mendy out of your squad and put a new picture in. Otherwise, you're getting the bad hammer, all right? You've been warned. We don't allow gold Mendy's. Mumbo has some history, yeah. I still have PTSD when I think about the Mendy situation, alright? Suarez is good. Dude, they probably will give us a Suarez, honestly. Let's actually research real quick. I want a Vinny. Me too, buddy. Oh, they're already in concepts? Are they? Okay, they got Rojo. But they screwed it with the rest, man. Who won the Liverpool game today? Nobody. They drew. 0-0. Sadly, none of our guys got it. But look at the versatility. Right back, right wing back, right mid, right wing. Fernandez might be a fun one. A box-to-box with De La Cruz could be good. Rojo. Santa Cruz, yo, low-key. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Santa Cruz might be banging, man. Who were the ones last year? I remember we had, it was live cards. I think we bought all the Lib live cards. And they went crazy. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I don't know what the card type was. It was Libertadores related. Don't know if they were live cards. They were just relatively high rated. Yeah, Santa Cruz might have to be done. I gotta do every Lib. I'm sorry. Will I play with them in an actual competitive game of FIFA? Maybe. But I have for the meme and for what Libertadores have done for our community. It has to be done, man. Where's our... I'm not seeing her shirt. Where's our Eat, Pray, Lib shirt? Aaron, what's up, buddy? How's it going, bro? Pack Glivert from the 80 plus. 80 plus times 2? Really? Yeah, I think I missed in the past. Alvarez, 94. Yeah, Alvarez was insane. Super pricey. We got the Rodriguez. Oh, was that team of the season? I think that was team of the season time, right? Because I remember we bought all of them besides the Alvarez because he was like 2 mil. But I think we ended up buying him. You should buy a Rocket jersey. See, I try to buy... Here. If you go to Google... Oh! Yo! Let's go! Hold on. I didn't realize they were playing right now. Let's go, baby. If you know, you know. Best team in the Lib. The strongest. This team made us a minimum of 5 million coins last FIFA. The strongest players were my favorite team to flip for profit. And they are absolutely destroying River Plate. This is how you know FIFA's not realistic. River Plate has like 50 million gold cards in the game. Strongest, I don't think, even had a single one this year. And they were just balling. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. River Plate is washed, man. Bottom of the group. What a joke. But yeah, if you ever try to buy a jersey from like a Libertadores or Sudamericana team, which if you guys don't know, in the America side of things, Copa Libertadores and the Sudamericana are the equivalent to Champions League, basically, and Europa League, I'm pretty sure, right? So Libertadores would be like the Champions League. So you have all your teams competing in the Americas, in South America, and then the best teams in those leagues compete in those tournaments. So it constantly changes up. So you'll see partway through the year, cards that were once a Libertadores card will most likely become a Sudamericana or vice versa. Yeah, strongest were great. I got some good packs. Can you open them? Yeah, if you guys want to share play, if you put !PSN in chat, our account comes up. Just start a party with us. We can do your share play packs. Maybe they really are the strongest. Oh, no, they are. I bought a jersey from a friend and still waited on it. For my birthday on January 31st, my parents bought me a Sunderland kit. And it's been in the ocean for the past, what, 3 months now? And they had to the company canceled the shipping because they lost it in the ocean. So I will not be getting a Sunderland kit. Sadly. Also, I have Ferland Mendy with plans on taking him out. Nah, we're trolling with the Ferland Mendy. I don't care if you guys use him. It's just a meme at this point. And if you guys don't understand what happened, I had millions of coins a couple FIFAs ago. And I put millions of coins into Ferland Mendy. And within minutes, I was up almost 1 million coins. And then there was a crazy promo pack, tradable, that came onto the market. And all the 83s, because I believe he was an 83 then too, right? Whatever rating he was, crashed in value, and we lost like 2 million coins in the span of like 15 minutes. And we kept waiting and waiting, and it kept getting lower and lower and lower. I'm like, oh no, oh no. So yeah, we lost a lot of coins. He never recovered. Millwall fan threw it overboard? Honestly. I can't send a friend request. Don't send a friend request. Send a party invite, buddy. All you gotta do is send a party invite. How much time do you think it'll take me to get 700K? If you time things right, it doesn't really have to take you too long. 2 weeks ago, we did a challenge from 10K to see how long it'd take us to get to a mil. We got from 10K to 700K in, I believe, 4 days it was. We did silver rare and silver lib bidding and flipping throughout the first 2 days. And then we had a really good SBC that shot him to the moon. And we tripled our coins on almost everything. So it can happen that quickly. That's the pro of like understanding low end trading. Not only is it easy flips, but like the investment side of it goes crazy. Just pack the Veron out of the 80 plus times 3. Dude. What is with your guys' triple upgrades? Can I have your luck, please? I don't get it, man. Is any method working right now? Silver common method's working really good right now. Silver rare method's working pretty good right now. Silver lib's working really good right now. Gold lib's working good right now. All those videos are available on our channel in the trading playlist. You also can put !! trading in chat. But if you want to skip a step, you can just look in the description where the gold lib video is. If you want to look at that. Can I show my team? Yeah. Watch a lot of vids on SBC trading, but still don't get it. Some people say, look at Footbin Solutions. Have you never looked at a Footbin solution before? I will walk you through the 101 on Footbin Solutions / SBC trading here, / investing in a second. This is our squad. First owner squad. No, what are they? We're going to explain it. So, this is SBC trading / investing / Footbin, okay? I'm going to put you on game. It's as easy as this. So, every single day when you come onto the market, this is what I want you guys to do. No matter how much time you play FIFA, if you're on the phone, if you're on the computer, if you're on your console, this is what you want to do. Whether it's right at new content or hours later, go to Squad Building Challenges. Go to the live section and take a look at what's new. Let's pretend for a second that the Foot 22 just came out today, okay? So Foot 22, let's pretend this just came out right now. what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at what's needed in it and the requirements. So we have an Argentina, Serie A, Roma player. 23 chem, so it doesn't need to be perfect, but you need a lot. First stone players 1. Players from the same country, minimum 2. So I'm thinking to myself already in my head, Serie A and Argentina are probably going up. It's a 75 rating, which means it doesn't necessarily need to be a gold, which means you can put in a silver. So if there's any silver players from Argentina or silver Argentina, or if there's any Serie A silver Argentinian players, they're going to go through the roof. But you don't even need that. Silver Serie A players, silver Argentina players, especially in the correct positions, should go up quite a bit. However, Argentina is amazing because Libertadores cards can be used here. So all the libs that we keep picking up as a trading tip and a flip also could be a really good investment. When this came out, we looked at, I believe it was Argentinian left backs from the lib, left mids, and right backs, and we were tripling our coins on most cards. So it's as easy as that. But then when it comes to the footbin side of it, this is all you got to do. I'm going to walk you through footbin 101 real quick. It'll only take a minute. If you want to rewatch this back, you can. But I'm not going to repeat it after this. So you log into footbin, footbin.com. You don't even need an account. You go to the SBC section right here. You go to active SBCs. Once you go to active SBCs, we're going to go to live again, like we just did on the squad building challenges tab. We're going to look for that SBC in here. We're going to look. Here's foot 22. What this is it's an SBC that shows you solutions on how to do it. So anyone who can't get the requirements or doesn't know what's needed can come in here, see how much it costs, see what the like to dislike ratio is if people think it's a good SBC, and then they can see how to do it. So the theory behind this and how it works is you go to completed challenges, and it will be a wide variety of teams people use. I'm going to use, let's do the first one because this is usually the one people are looking at or the one with the most amount of likes. So we'll open up both of those. You click in, you look at the players used, and people will copy and paste and use these same exact players. If this was the first solution within like 10 minutes of the SBC coming out, I guarantee you this Gelhardt, who you could have picked up for 350, 400, would probably have been close to 1,000 plus. Just because people would not look for a different German center mid from the Bundesliga, they'd keep using this card, and as he gets less and less supply, he keeps going more and more to the moon. Now, with that, there's a couple different things to note. Supply is a huge benefit to how many coins you can make on this. Lack of supply, especially for silvers and bronzes, causes them to go to the moon. This guy's a perfect example. How many times would this guy be 150 open bid or 200 buy now if he wasn't needed? If you would have gotten this guy when the, let's say, when the premium Electrum SBC wasn't out, where there's not a lot of bronze rares on the market, this sort of card would be 1,000 plus coins, right? If you picked him up for 150, you might be 10xing the amount of coins you could get. Now, how do you know which card to pick up or which cards to invest in? You really don't need to know. With our methods, our trading tips and our investments, what we do is we do low-end investing. We pick up everything that would be this sort of thing. Let's do another team as an example too. Perfect. They have silvers in here. Bedoya. This is one of those cards you could have easily picked up for 150, 200 on bid. And since he's a high-rated silver, he's a common. A lot of people aren't getting common silvers in promo packs. He would have a very limited amount of supply. He would go to the moon. And to triple, quadruple, times 5, times 10 your coins, you don't have to pick him up for much, and he doesn't have to go crazy in price for those coins to really start coming in. Now, how can you kind of be ready for that? How can you predict what's going to come? How can you be prepared? All we literally do is a couple things. I take bronze rares. I bid 150 on every bronze rare, and I club stock. Usually I do it when everything's 200 plus within the hour. That way any duplicate I have is guaranteed coins, no matter how little. I'm not doing it for coins at that point. I'm just club stocking. Because I know at some points every bronze rare goes for 500 plus, but you have SBCs like that send them to the moon. Same with silver commons. Silver commons, there was a point where you could pick everything up for 150 because there was a time where the buy nows weren't even 200 within the hour. I'll give you a perfect example of this. Early on in the year, we had a daily SBC come out that needed center forwards. We had, I think it was 7 center forwards that were silver common. And then we took strikers and position modified some to center forward. But there was a Swedish center forward that was going for, like, I kid you not, over 5,000 coins that we picked up for 150. So it's just like profit like that, where I'm not saying to myself, hey, I'm going to try to invest in Swedish center forwards because I think an SBC is going to come out that's needed. We just pick up a little bit of everything and then something hits. How can I make my solution? If you have a Footbin account, which is free to make, you can provide your own solution. So what some people will do, Mumbo, congrats on your goal for Leeds this weekend. 1 second. Christensen? Yeah, no problem, buddy. Glad to be of service. I put my Sayed on Discord. Can you go check? Watch the Mendy, though. You put your team, you mean, in Discord? I don't know what you're trying to say, buddy. Teams. I see 2 teams here. We'll take a look real quick. The Mbappe, Di Maria. That's a beautiful team right here. That's a really sick team. A lot of SBC players. A lot of pack pulls that aren't the best in their positions in the world, but you could put in. Some Arsenal as well. That's a very unique team. Ignore the Mendy. Wait, is this your team or is this an SBC? This is the type of team I'm afraid to come up against in Weekend League, though. It's the gold teams that you got to watch out for. All right. We're back. But yeah, so it's a pretty common thing you'll see me do on stream and kind of throughout the week. That if there's one thing I want you guys to learn from me, if I want you to kind of do what I do, anytime you can pick up silver rares for 250 that are 71 rated and below, I always club stock them for 250. I'll show my club here in a second. Because right now everything goes for 300 to 350. 300 pretty quickly. I think 350 within the hour. You can sell a ton of them. Maybe not everything. It's not the most coins in the world, but again, when silver rares go to 500 plus, we're doubling our coins on every single card minimum. So it's just easy. And then if there's a daily SBC that shoots a certain nation up in price, it's easy to do that too. Max price, buy silver commons for Electrum grinding, less than the buy now. Earlier today, I don't know what it is right now, but silver commons were 300 within a couple minutes. So I was picking up for 150 to 200 coins, storing them in my club. The 150 ones, if I had a duplicate on it, I was doubling my coins on. Any duplicate that I had was 200 coins. I was making 100 minimum per card. And that was on the low end. Some of them were 400. Some of them were 500 because of different SBCs. Some league SBC cards. So what I kind of do before streams, if you're wondering how I'm doing this grind personally, for stream, what I do is I mass bid on silvers in advance. And then I store them in the club and flip duplicates. Or, if you don't get to the point where you have a lot of duplicates, you can do this a different way. And I'll show you here in a second. If you don't have a ton of duplicates, what you can do is bid on a group of cards. And let's say you're wanting to break even, right? If you can bid 150 and sell for 300, again, you're doubling your coins. Or the way you can look at it is one card pays for one card. So if you want to put, let's say we get 6 silvers in. So if I have to buy 5 silvers each run, if I bid on 10 silvers, in theory, obviously there's EA tax, I could sell 5 of them for double the coins, and that'd pay for the 5 I'm putting in my club to do the next SBC. However, it doesn't work that organically. You're not going to want to stop every single SBC run, bid on 10 cards specifically, store 5, and then use 5. It's going to slow you down a lot. You're going to lose some bids. The market's going to be a little up or down. You might make more per card, might make a little less. So what I do is I just mass bid beforehand. Like if I went through my club, we have barely any untradables because we're using them all. But if I had to go through my silver tradable list, I have hundreds upon hundreds of silver tradables that a bunch of these I've been flipping for easy coins so that we're up coins before the stream starts. But then we're making easy coins during it too. And that I can use the ones in my club for the SBC without having to waste any more time. So yeah, if they're within the hour for 300 right now, I believe that's what they still are, I would try to bid 150 to 200. 150 is going to be a lot of competition. Even 200 you might have competition right now. But hopefully when the UK people go to bed, it'll be a little easier. Does that make sense? I love Barnes for some reason. Really hope Sandy found someone lovely. Don't trust Dan from the start. The state of his mind. What? Huh? Who is Dan? Sir? What is this wedding? What did you say about people making their own solutions? You make a Footbin account. And you create your own solution. All right, we should have probably did a better job of using some We should have not waited to use our 75s. We should have mixed those in. That would have been smart. All right, got about an hour left on the stream, boys. Let's see if we can pack another foot birthday. But yeah, what I also do off a stream is I'll sell all these bronze rares. So the ones that take the whole hour to go for 200 coins, all the ones in my club, I'll sell those later. That way, if I have to relist them, it's not giving us a full transfer list now. We have enough space to flip some cards, or our duplicates that we get, we can chuck them on there too. All right, speaking of trading though, let's do a quick lid bid if we can. Hey, lots of competition right now. What is Silver Common looking like? 300 within the hour. Down to 25 minutes left. Look at all the open bids. Now you're probably going to have a bunch of people trying to bid 150. I would chuck in 200s. Again, you're making 100 minimum per card. If you want to get more specific, you can do certain leagues if you know they're worth more. I usually do a minimum buy now, a little bit higher. Doesn't necessarily mean if I put a minimum of 600, they're going to be worth that. But at least does a better job of getting rid of those 400, 450 buy nows that you see in the last minute that people might end up doing a buy now last minute and you lose the bid. Which also, if you guys don't care about a card instantly selling or selling quickly, lazy listing silvers. People talk about lazy listing special cards. If you lazy list silvers, oh my gosh. It is a new crazy coin method that it's not even new. It's been an old one. It's one of the easiest thing with League SBC cards specifically. And if you want to get more specific, Libertadores cards. When UK people are sleeping, we did this last year. We would mass bet on silver Libertadores cards for 250 to 400 coins. And I kid you not, the team the strongest, a lot of their cards would go to like 1,000 plus in the evening because people would need to use a lot of one team, and the strongest was the common Footbin solution. So all these cards that we'd pick up for 250 to 400 throughout the day on bid, we would get hundreds of these. Back when unlimited unassigned was a thing, or not unlimited unassigned, unlimited transfer targets was a thing. We'd put hundreds, if not 1,000 plus on there, and then wait for them to double and triple in price, and then just sell. And we did that every single day. Are you getting foot birthdays from Premium Electrum pack? I'm getting a lot of boards and walkouts throughout the grind. Now, per pack, are you going to get the craziest of stuff? No. You're going to be better off getting crazier stuff in the triple upgrade and League SBCs. However, the sheer amount of packs and the amount of coins back and how little it costs to do these, you can open infinitely more for the value. But on top of that, if you're able to open up infinitely more for the value, if you spam these all week, you're bound to get stuff. But it also depends on your pack luck, right? You could get crap in every single pack. If you do, you just put it right back in and continue the grind. All it takes is one pack to really pay off. We've gotten probably close to 10 walkouts since it came out yesterday and a bunch of boards, but most packs are just average, I'd say. Nothing really crazy. We're just chucking it back in. And then rinse and repeat. But we've been able to craft the 85 times 5 each day. And from this grind, we crafted the one yesterday and packed a foot birthday. So, in theory, this grind helped us get a foot birthday. Just not specifically in this pack. I've seen people get icons in this pack. I've seen people get every single good promo card. There we go, 84. We'll take that. Yeah, we're just going to keep going. So, again, it really depends on what your goal is. Usually when League SBCs are the only thing out, that's what I'm doing. Usually I get the better pack pulls from the League SBCs. But there's something about just this unlimited grind for the few days it's out that I personally find worth doing. Look at all the cards we picked up for 200. So each of these we're going to get a minimum 100 coins profit on. But I'm just going to store them in my club if I don't have them yet. Use them for the SBC. Which again, if I'm using... Oh, Zidane Trophy Times is coming out. Oh my gosh. That looks disgusting. A 97 Zidane. Close your eyes if you don't want a spoiler. But my goodness, if this is his stats... Oh my. Crazy, crazy. And the menus suck. Of course they do. Dude! The PS5 should not be this laggy. I could go on the PS4 right now and have instant menus. What was the point of buying a PS5? All you get is sweatier players and worse menu grind. You wonder if it was worth it. 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I'm using 5 bronze rares here out of the 12 you get. So 12 minus 5, 7. You sell the 7 for a minimum of 200 coins. Some are going to be more, but you'll get 200 no matter what for the buy nows. 1,400 back if you're bidding 150 to 200 on the silver commons needed, which if you get 6 silvers in there, you only need to pick up 5. Let's say you pick up for 200 instead of 150. What's 200 times 5? 1,000 max. So I'm technically making profit on every single pack, in theory. Not to mention the flips we do on the silvers. Not to mention the ones we pick up for 150. Not to mention the bronze rares that go for more. Let's go. Two, three. I went from 100K to 160K in like 2 hours. Is that good for you? Yeah, that's really good, man. I would say, you know what? I'm going to challenge you, buddy. Pezza, if you're getting that good of coins right now, I don't know how much time you can spend on FIFA throughout the week. You should challenge yourself to see how quickly you can get to 1,000,000 coins. Our best was, I think, 1,000,000 coins in 4 or 5 days this year. See if you can do it in a week. For real? Yeah, I think you could do it. Again, have your coins make coins. Your trading tips can become investments. Take advantage of it. Right? Silver rares is probably a perfect example of silver libs. I've never been to 300K before. I'll put you on game right now. Silver rares you can pick up for 250 right now. Right? How many times have you seen silver rares and bronze rares go to 500 coins because of an icon SBC? Not to mention, right now as we speak, you can flip everything for 300 to 350. So not only can you make coins, so be it lower coins, you can store all those in your club, put like 100K in there. You'll have some that you're flipping for profit, which means you can afford more. You get hundreds upon hundreds of silver rares in your club. Icon SBC comes out. Those teams go up, or you wait till this SBC goes away. Boom. Money printing machine. We did that a couple weeks ago, like I was saying, with silver rares and silver libs. We club stocked. Bunch for 250, 72 pluses. We did 300. We made tons of coins. I think it was 500K plus in a single day. Very stable, very reliable. You're picking them up at their absolute lowest, and you're flipping for profit in the moment. And the rest is an investment. I don't know, man. I've never been able to make 300K before. If you're going at the rate you're going now, if you're not wasting your coins by opening promo packs, I have no doubt think you can make 1,000,000 coins, bud. If you made 60K in 2 hours, just do the math on that. Alright, I'm going to do something that's probably not a good idea, but... Who was the dupe again? Does anyone remember who the dupe was? Was it Fernando? If not, we can chuck him in this silver minimum. My 200 bronze rares are so hard to sell. The best way to sell them if they're low value is to list them in bulk. So if you have a clear transfer list, put 100 together in bulk and keep relisting them after an hour. We sold off every single one of ours yesterday, and we listed, I think, 600 silver rares or bronze rares. So what's that? $600 times 200. We made 120K just by being patient. Yeah, Beza, you always can try new tips and things that might not be stable. But I'm telling you, get one or two methods that you can consistently do day in, day out. AKA silvers, specifically silver libs. And that always is a crutch, no matter what, that you can do. Like, it looks like we're low on coins right now. But if I sold all the silvers in my club, we'd probably be pushing 700K. Once again. If we sold the shadow investments we have, we're pushing 10 mil. Slowly inching closer and closer. We will get there eventually. Look, we're only to 66s. Look at all these silvers I still have tradable I could sell on. Minimum 200 or a minimum of 300 coins for each of these. Then once we get to the higher rated ones, like the 72, 73, 74s, some of those show up in the Footman Solutions. Go for some good money. Look at all that profit. How many shadows do we have? We have 5,200 something. Yeah, we're pushing 5.3. The goal was to get a minimum of 5,000. So if they pushed 2,000 coins by now, we'd have 10 mil minimum. But getting more than 5,000 makes it so the buy now can be lower for us to achieve 10 mil with just them alone. But regardless of what the buy now is, we do this method with them where if they're going for 1,000 coins, we pick them up for a couple hundred under, and we lazy list for a couple hundred over. And that, no matter what the value is, gets us more over time. The same way I talked about silvers, being able to pick up a couple, sell them with the profit, be able to afford more silvers, getting a full silver club that way. We apply that same method with shadows, but we do that to an infinite degree. Sorry with the voice crack. But yeah. Gotta go. Hopefully my method will stay decent in the morning. Hopefully, buddy. Good luck, man. Have a good night. But yeah, today when we end the stream, I'm going to try doing these packs on the web app. I'm just going to spam them on the web app and see what we get. Or companion app, my bad. Ramsdale, nice. Alright, we're going to do something different now. I'm going to work from the bottom. I think it was all but 3 if we did 75 rateds. I'm going to start getting rid of all my 75s, which means we're going to be using more golds, but just so we don't have to worry about getting duplicates or running low, we'll chuck them in. And we'll double check to make sure it is this many we need. If I can save one, we'll save one. perfect amount. But yeah, like I was saying before, some people are holding those bronze rare packs and then opening them up when bronze rares are 500 plus. So when we were saying you can get 200 for each one and how that's paying for our silvers, imagine as an investment if you didn't open those bronze rare packs, how many coins you could actually make. It's crazy. And there's some people who do like a BPM grind or do this premium Electrum to a crazy extent. Well, they'll have hundreds of bronze rare packs with what, 6 in each? That's what, minimum of 3k per pack if everything's 500 plus. Think about how many coins they can make. Alright. I'm also saving my fodder too, boys. So we have some high-rated walkouts. We have some okay walkouts. And we got a lot of boards. What I'm going to do is probably not put them in any of these player SBCs that are out currently. We'll most likely wait for this upcoming promo. Since there most likely won't be anything in packs besides the icon and the hero cards. We might get some like bonus informs or something. I'm assuming they're going to do the same thing they did a couple weeks ago or a couple months. I can't remember how long it was. Where they had a bunch of SBC grinding on the menu that you could do for past cards. So it wouldn't surprise me if we could pack a bunch of the old good cards and have a bunch of repeatable SBCs that way. Which, if that's going to be the case, boys, something I would keep my eye on is I would watch what content comes out Friday at the start of this promo. My memory isn't the best, but I believe the last time we had a menu grind promo, we actually got repeatables on a Friday. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got like a 75 times 5 or something like that back. Or heck, maybe even this grind again. They could chuck it back on Friday when it disappears. So what does that mean in terms of being prepared? If you are on the fence in terms of the grind right now, but you want to potentially invest but make coins in the meantime, silver rare flipping if silver rares are needed. You can flip silver commons, but like gold commons too. What are gold commons going for? Gold commons are extremely low right now. If you want to start getting more specific with League SBC leagues, you could start picking up some of those for 300 and 350 because they already go for more. There is German Bundesliga center mids. Usually are 600 plus. I don't know what they're at currently, but those can be some good flips. You have the League One cards. I think Marseille, LOSC Lille, wherever you say it. There's a bunch in there. You just do open bids on those. I'm going to club stock bronze rares, both pack pulled, and I'm going to look at the 150 market for them as the SBCs come into a wraps. Same logic why people would save the bronze rare packs. I'm just going to have a bunch of bronze rares in my club for 150 and sell them when they're triple in price. Oh. Bronzes, my bad. Bum, bum, bum. All right, we're approaching 67s. Beautiful. We're not even going to get the 70s, boys. I was afraid I was going to run out. Surprised the storm hasn't hit stronger yet. I think it either is going to miss us to the south or it's going to hit harder later. We just got rid of this guy, so it shouldn't be a dupe. I'm amazed at how many 64 gold or bronze rares pop up too. Seems like the packs are full of a ton of them. Excuse me. Double our coins. 50. All right. Let's do one round of open bidding. We'll get back to it. If you get competition, go to the next page. Up big, go to the next page. Uh-oh. Are people bidding 250? Are people bidding 250? Y'all are crazy. If they are, that means the buy now is probably moving up a little bit. That also means we can lazy list the silver commons I have in my club too. And make some good money there. How many bronze rares do we have currently? Let's do a club stock check. Bronze rares, 10 per page. How many do we have? 80, 90. Okay, so we have over 100. That's good. Over 150. That's awesome. How about silver rares? How many do we have? There's probably going to be an insane amount. All these are tradable, by the way. We'll say 350 minimum. That's the low end I'll sell them for. I'm going to wait a lot of these until they're 500 plus later this week. But for now, if we do 350 times 0.95. Are you selling bronze rares or stocking? I'm doing both. Duplicates I'm selling. The rest I'm stocking. In the evening, I'll lazy list them. And then once they all sell, I will, towards the end of the week, club stock them by doing a lot of the Electrum before it goes away. So we have hundreds in our club again. And then wait for them to go to 500 plus. And then whatever we don't have packed, I will mass bid 150 on. Okay, so we're officially out of rares. Okay. Let's pretend that's a full page. And say we have 630. Actually, you know what? No, let's be specific. We have 628. So we have about 209,000 coins minimum in silver rares right now. Beautiful. Most likely that number will be doubled with a lot of them. How you doing today, Zooey? Don't hit my car. All right, how many more 75s do we have? 10. Okay, we're almost out. Cool, cool, cool. The menus are lagging again. Of course they are. Alright, do we have any suds and libs? Remember, we can use these and they count. So we only need 3. Perfect. Here we go. Alright, next run. Keep an eye on bronze libs right now, too. Remember, you can do 150 bids on those because they're bronze rares. Walk out. Don't be a dupe. No, it's a dupe. Did we put Carlson into the SBC? No, we didn't. Bamba looks like he'd be sick. Pedro would be sick. Pedro's a 1 team, right? He's an 86. We'd be wasting a lot of fodder. I don't think I want to do him yet. Rabiot, we could offload some 83s and get a tradable pack. Small prime. Okay, let's do that. You get a team of the week as well. So we're going to get that. We're going to chuck in low rated team of the week. Get rid of the bronze one. Gold untradables. Need a Juve player still. Juve. There we go. How'd you get so many shadows? I've made millions of coins throughout this FIFA, and that method I just told you about when it comes to picking them up for less than the buy now. By doing that most days, we learn kind of their value and their ups and downs. So we just would constantly flip for more profit with them and continuously get more, right? If you profit on them and you pick up X amount, you're able to afford even more. So we just keep doing that over and over. So in theory, if I wanted to sell the 5,000 plus we had now, pick them up or sell them for whatever the buy now is currently. If we picked up 5,000 plus then for under the buy now, we'd have more cards than we started with. And we just do that more and more and more. But instead of all of them, it works in like groups of 100 usually. I'll lazy list a group of 100, get them to sell throughout the day. And then we'll pick up about 100 below the buy now. And by the end of the day, we have more than we started with. Then we have League SBC grinding I'm constantly doing. So we get a bunch of tradable ones from the Jumbo Gold Pack. That's nice. But any trading tip I do, I usually offload a lot of my coins into shadows as a placeholder. Placeholder, investment, long-term method, whatever you want to view it as. Instead of just staying on them liquid. It also helps me from not opening the big promo packs then. Because if you're sitting on, like, let's say 8 million coins, it's going to be very tempting to be like, you know what? There's this 500k pack out right now. It wouldn't hurt if I did that. And then I'm down to 7.5. And then after I'm at 7.5, I'm like, you know what? Let's do the 450k one. Get down to 7 mil. I can make those coins back. I can make a 7 mil investment. Make $1 million a week. No problem whatsoever. Hey, let's get down to 5 mil. If I put my coins into something, 5 mil worth and double my coins, we'll be at the 10 mil easy. And then before you know it, I work my way all the way down to nothing. Imagine if these weren't bronze rare packs, and if they were just like small Electrum packs or something. There's a chance you could pack a promo card in those too. Don't put Burnley in? Why not? Oh, Burley. My bad. They said Burnley. I was like, I will quick sell Burnley players if I need to. I'll go out of my way. Yeah, again, quick math, guys. If you're trying to make easy coins on this, you get 12 bronze rares back. On average for the 74 rated team, you're really only going to have to put 5 in at most usually. So keep this in mind from the bronze rares they put in there. 12 minus 5 is 7. If you sell them for a minimum of 200 coins, which some will go for more, a lot of them you'll have to relist to sell for 200, but they will sell eventually. You will get yourself how many coins? 1,400. At most, you'll have to buy 5 silvers, 150 on bid, 250 bid most. 250 times, or 200 times 5 is 1,000, which means every single pack, if you sell bronze rares now, you're guaranteed 400 coins profit minimum. So you're making profit while making these packs. That's not even counting the silver commons we're picking up for 150, so it'd be even cheaper. That's not mentioning the bronze rose worth more. That's not mentioning the hundreds of thousands of coins of untradeable players that you're packing, the promo cards, informs, walkouts, you name it. Lions don't do as bad as people? Huh? Bum. Storm is slowly coming, boys. The wind's picking up. The rain's getting a little more. What's scary is in the middle of the night, it's supposed to get like 20 degrees warmer than it is right now. So I feel like that's when it's going to be the worst. Let's also hope that there's a bronze rare that gets an inform this week, tomorrow. How sick would that be? Getting 10K for getting him and just quick selling him each time. Over and over and over again. Foot birthday! German, center back. Hummels from the grind, baby. There we go. For those of you saying it couldn't be done, let's go. Number 5, baby. GG. Nice. Looks like a decent card, too. Does he have, like, 5-star skill moves or something? Not super expensive, but a 90 rated will be good fodder eventually. Alright, let's put a screenshot in Discord real quick. W. Discord. FIFA packs. Easy grind. I think that's the 12th walkout now. Alright, let's keep going. The grind don't stop, boys. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's see if we can get away with this Raiden. Yep. I really hope we get this back again, man. That'd be awesome. If they gave us this on Friday, my goodness. I'd do it a million times. I think I found a way to do it even faster on the Web App and Companion app. Because I'll just do gold common, autofill, and then put in bronze rares where they need to be. Then I'll do silver untradeable, autofill, and then put in tradables for the rest. Do you think suds are a nice investment? Yes. When you say suds are 400, do you... Just randomly, do you actually mean suds or do you mean Libertadores? Because there's a bunch of silver Libertadores that are 400 right now. Is that what you mean, or do you mean specifically the common Sudamericana cards? What's your best pull from the premium? We just got a Foot Birthday Hummels a minute ago, Polo. We've gotten, I think, 4 or 5 walkouts this stream. Bunch of boards. We started with, I think I said 149k. So like liquid coins, which you see right now, we're up 10k, but we really have hundreds of thousands of coins in the club still to sell on. So I'd say today we're up a decent amount. There's so many moving pieces, it's hard to know for sure exactly what the number is on everything. But we were doubling our coins on almost every single silver lib earlier today. We're doubling our coins on a lot of the silver commons that we're picking up for 150. The ones that we're picking up for 200, we're making a minimum of 100 coins per card. Or if we're using them in the SBC, we're making profit on each run through. Because again, I'll say it for the 10th time this stream. Every time you do a run through, think of it like this. If you use, in the 74 team, 5 bronze rares, the 12 bronze rares that you get from the 2 packs total, 12 minus 5, because you can put golds in the rest of them, is going to be 7, right? 7 times 200, which is the minimum by now you can sell these bronze rares for, which we sold everything for a minimum of 250 last night. A lot of them, you'll pack, if you open a bunch of these packs for like 1,000, 2,000 occasionally, but a lot of them will be 200. That's a majority of them. Don't sleep on the League One, the lib cards, all those. But what happens is you sell those, you get 1,400 liquid coins. If you pick up 5 silver commons for 200 by now, or not 200 by now, 200 open bid. I'm sorry, I'm getting super tired right now. My mind's going all over the place. If you pick up these for 200 like we're doing now, each run through you're making a minimum profit of 400 coins. So if you did this throughout a week, and let's say you're making a minimum of 400 coins, that's a lot of money. But now if you do the fact that bronze rares will some point reach 500 plus again, usually through daily SBCs, or the icon SBCs, same as silver rares, you're making infinitely more. Highest you got was an 84 Diaby. It's not bad, though. Bum, 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 bum. Did you get her, though, from Year in Review? Nice. Have you tried him in game? If so, what do you think of him? I'm trying to make because playing Groove at striker just because he's so good physically. I feel like he's the one card I see a lot of people use in Weekend League that's not the most expensive in the world, but always does a good job against me. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to try Eder for sure. Ben Cheddar. Is he 5-star weak foot? Ben Yedder. He has his foot Centurions card. He has a player of the month, 89. Yeah, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Dang, man. Sheesh. Throw a hunter on him. Becomes a 92 rated striker and 93 rated center forward with crazy, crazy stats. 95 pace, 94 shooting, 93 dribbling, 85 passing. Dang. Center forward is calling him, man. Chucking Mbappe in front of him. Oof. You got Golden Mbappe? Finish sweat this weekend league. Oh my gosh. How do you normally do in weekend league? I'm debating whether... Oh, I'm not even home this weekend. What am I talking about? I can't even play this weekend. Hopefully, nothing too crazy happens when I'm gone. I'll be able to grind menus, but... that's about it. Until Sunday. Alright, we're going to check lib cards again. We're going to go through each card type, boys, and we're going to do our last club stock of the stream and our last flip of the stream. Just to kind of show you my normal procedure for making coins each day and how we look for prices, see what's up, see what's down. And overall, kind of like run a low-end trading / investing. OC 12 wins. Nice. Nice. We're going to put you onto bronze rare filters. We're going to show you silver commons, silver rares, silver libs, silver suds, gold libs. We'll touch each of those real quick. If you guys are enjoying the stream as well, smack the like button, dudes. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes. We're 2 away. And if you guys are new as well, feel free to subscribe. We are approaching 13,000 subscribers. Two-foot birthdays on a single stream for a premium Electrum? Nope. Wasn't meant to be, boys. All right. We'll roll through real quick. We'll start from bottom and work our way up, okay? Bronze rares. Everybody thinks bronze rares don't sell because they look and they see expiring for 200. If you list these enough, and especially in the evening when UK people are going to sleep, these will sell. We sold every single bronze rare we had yesterday after relisting. You go a couple pages in, you're going to be to a minute. A lot of those cards get bought. But there are filters that you can find that have different prices for different cards. You ready for this? Bronze rare Fords. Look how many different cards pop up. Look at the prices. If you see one that pops up for 200, easy way to double or triple your coins. Right? Keep filtering through. See which ones pop up. You can go down a little bit. You don't necessarily have to be... Boom. Wilson for 500. Easy money there. You can do that with open bids too. Right? You're looking at these cards for their buy now value. If we did maybe max price 200. Go through, do a bunch of 200 bids in here. But you'll see some that usually don't pop up because they'll have higher buy nows. Like this one's pushing 1,000. You could do like a 500 bid on a bunch of these dudes. Probably not a crap ton on the market, but the ones you win or the ones you snipe for around that price, you're making good money on. You can do that with lib cards as well. But yeah, that's the bronze rare. Silver commons, everything is going within the hour for 300 coins. If you're picking them up for 150, you're doubling your coins. If you pick them up for 200, you're getting a minimum of 100 coins per card right now. So go through, mass bid on those, see how many you win. If you start getting outbid on a page, go to the next page. This works best in bulk. Don't just bid on like 5 to 10 cards. See if you can get up to 50 at a time. You'll be good to go there. Silver rares. Everything is going for 300 pretty quickly. If we go to 300 real quick. Yep, within a minute, 300. 350, you're going to see a drop off, which is good and bad for a couple different reasons. We'll explain that in a second. But I want you guys to do a 250 max price. I usually do a 600 minimum buy now. Find cards with an open bid of 250. You are guaranteed as an investment, no lower can you pick these up for. And you get a minimum of 50 to 100 coins per card. If you list these for 350 by now, they will sell eventually. If you look for top nations, you look for League SBC cards, you'll find a lot of different combinations that go for more. This one's a little bit more high end, but if you want to do max price of 300 so that you can see more of the 72, 73, and 74 rated cards with like a minimum buy now 800, you can look for League SBC cards. You can look for 74 rated cards from top nations. Little things like this. 300, I could probably sell them for 450 within the hour later. Here's a Bundesliga card for 300. I'm going to pick that up, throw them in. This works really good with the Bundesliga and Serie A section of the League SBC. So if you know the formation of that, you know that center mids are needed. Center backs, left back, right mid, striker. If you can pick those up from these specific leagues, later in the evening as well are good flips. He's 350, not really super high right now. That card usually goes to 500 plus. So you can find little things like that. Again, you might want to compare price if you're doing that method more specifically. Libertadores, we'll look at them real quick. We're looking at the silver rare rated ones, which is anything from 65 rated to 74. Looks like they're going for 400 within the hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 250. Actually, you know what? We're going to put it to 300 this time. We're going to bid up to 300 on everything because we're guaranteed to get 100 coins minimum per card right now with very little competition at the moment. A lot of these cards, Argentinian, which are top nation, which means they show up a lot more in SBC solutions and are a lot more linkable. A lot of these cards people are still using for League SBCs, so even though you can get a minimum of 100 coins per card, you will be surprised at how many of these will actually go for 500 plus, 600 plus, and you'll have the occasional 1,000 plus, depending on what team it plays for, position, and the footbin solution for League SBCs in the evening. So feel free to pick those up. You have the bronze rare ones as well if you want to try to pick those up. Most of them I think are going for 400 within the hour. So if you're bidding up to 200, you can double your coins. Let's take a look at Sudamericanos real quick. Sudamericanos, 500. Everything's going within the hour for 500. That's bronze, that's silver, that's gold. That's a mix of everything. So if I wanted to do, let's say, max price of 300, could go through max bid 300. However, if we do max price 300 instead of the 250, switch that to 350, we might see more gold commons pop up. Looks a little dead and dry right now. It's a couple minutes out. If you want to try to mass bid on a bunch of those and see if you have any competition, feel free to do so, but it might dry up a bit. Gold commons, again, like we talked about, gold commons are low right now, but if you look at League SBC cards needed, there's some combinations where they'll usually be a little bit more. Bundesliga, center mid, German, Syria, center mid, German are two good ones, or not German. Syria, Italian is usually good. So it looks like everything goes within the hour for 400 here. If you want an easy 100 coins per card, just mass bid 300 on all these. If you wanted to do 350 on the ones that are 75 rated plus, or 76 rated plus, I mean, get more specific with the ones you're doing. Some of these might be pushing closer to 600 like this guy. You could just bid on a bunch of him and be good to go. You have the, oh, hold on. How much is the 80 rated one going for? There you go. Even more here. You could bid 350 and potentially get 700 with them by the end of the hour. This is the sort of thing I'm talking about. Create your own filters. Create your own bids. You know a lot of people aren't going to bid on these type of cards because they see not silvers. Dude, I am losing my damn mind. I am so sorry. I'm so tired. You see a lot of people not bidding on gold commons because they see how low they are in price. Find the ones that have more value. The bids are there to be won. And then finally, without further ado, we are now to the gold Libertadores to finish up. Find the gold Libertadores that usually don't have a lot of golds on their team. I'm going to show you a single card right now. That actually wouldn't be a bad pickup, that guy right there. But we're not looking for Godoy. We're looking for Pizzini. If he's pushing 2K, that's amazing. I could type his name in individually, but I just wanted to see if he'd pop up. Yeah, Pizzini's fault. Oh, that would have been over 1,000 coin snipe. How about 2.3? He's 2.3 instantly. Okay, we're just going to put in his name. P-I-Z-Z Pizzini. 2,500. Pretty quickly for 25. Jeez. He was 1,500 the other day. Okay, 26 within the hour. Why is that important? 26 within the hour. 2,000 max price. Look at how many open bids there are. We could potentially be getting 600 coins per card here. If you don't get outbid at this, that's really good. If you do, get the bid closer to the buy now. Take a few less hundreds per card, but win more. Once you're in a little bit, compare price. All new cards usually pop up. Look at these. They weren't here in the search before. That one's going to expire. for potentially 600. There it becomes a 1,500 bid. I would bid up to 2,000, 600 per card. Boom. If you want to see other cards that you can do that with, the gold lid method is in the description. But guys, that will wrap up the stream. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. God bless you.